Hey there folks, John here with Through My Lens, and today I'm coming to you with an unboxing video. And this one is pretty exciting for me. I'm going to be doing an unboxing and first impressions on the Koenig Arius. Now what's particularly exciting about this unboxing is I don't know exactly what's in the box. Yes, I know, and of course you know from the thumbnail that this is a Koenig Arius, but there are several details that the dealer who sent this to me did not tell me. I had put the word out a few weeks ago that I was looking for a carbon fiber scaled Koenig Arius, and one of those dealers did get back with me recently, just a few days ago, and saying that they got exactly one in stock. And gave me the opportunity to buy it, and I just said yes, pretty much not knowing anything more than that. And as you may or may not know about Koenig Ariuses, if that's the correct pluralization of Koenig Arius, they have a lot of different options associated with them. So I know it's a carbon fiber Koenig Arius. I do know that it's got a bright wash finish with polished flats, or at least I think it does. But in terms of the other details, let me go ahead and open it. I've got this Spyderco Sage 3 that I use to open boxes. It's all gunked up and well-used knife. I've had it for many years. And I'm opening it from the bottom side, so as the address information does not show on the opposite side. Here is the packing paper. Let's see what else we got here. Let's see if they sent me any goodies. No, looks like just the invoice and the box. Okay, here is the box. I will go ahead and zoom in a little bit more. Okay, so let's see what exactly I got here. Trying to figure out where the magnetic side that opens is. There we go. Okay, so this is a good thing. Here is the certificate of authenticity, and it's got an M390 blade. I'm excited about that. M390 is probably my favorite blade steel. Could have come in other blade steels, but I'm really happy about that. And it, of course, is born, just about a week ago, because this is the 15th. So it's not even a week out of the factory. So this is really exciting. Cleaning cloth wrapped in it, and I can see it does have an anodized lanyard hole here. So that's really cool. The cloth is pretty nice. It's actually a nice cloth. Go ahead and zoom in a little bit more. All right, so let's see what the back looks like. Okay, this is just an absolutely plain backside. There's no texturing on here. I had kind of hoped that it would have some texturing just for some added grip, but this one doesn't, so that's okay. But look at that gorgeous, gorgeous carbon fiber scale. And that's really what I was looking for. Let's see how it flips. Here's the first flip of my Koenig Arius. Very nice. It had a pretty stiff detent. And yeah, this does have the bright wash finish, and it does have what I guess what Koenig calls polished flats. They almost look more satin to me because I see kind of like polishing lines or grind lines to that. That looks more like a satin finish to me than polished, but in Koenig nomenclature, that may well be polished finished. So let me see how sharp this is. Oh, that's nice. That's very nice. Yeah, so this is actually my second Koenig Arius. My first one that I got was just a few weeks ago. I had bought one on the secondary, and the person who sold it to me, unfortunately, greatly misrepresented the condition of the knife. It was a plain Jane model, so it had titanium on both sides. But according to this person, it was in pretty much like new condition. Hadn't been used. When I got it, it had some significant dings on the clip side scale, and it was like a butter knife dull. It had definitely been used to cut. There weren't really any markings on the blade, but that knife was very, very dull for a knife that was supposed to be virtually brand new. So I was disappointed. So what are my first impressions of this Koenig Arius? Very light, which I'm very appreciative for. The flipping action is very good. That detent is a little stiffer than what I'm used to. It's actually better, I think, than the last one. That was another issue that I had with the previous Koenig Arius that I was sent. The detent was really stiff on that one. Let's see if I can middle finger flip this one. Oops. Okay, I might be getting onto the lock bar. I'm the worst middle finger flipper, so okay. It's starting to come. Well, see if I can do it with this hand. I am terrible at this. I almost have to do it with two hands. There we go. So I was able to do it with my left hand, holding it with both hands. I'll have to practice some more at that, but I'm the worst at middle finger flipping. So yeah, that other version of the Arius that I had had a really, really stiff detent, and the individual was actually female that sold it to me, and I won't throw her under the bus too bad. I won't reveal her name, but she badly misrepresented it. And then, I literally, when I got it out of the box, like I just did with this one, I saw the problems and immediately sent her a message. And she initially suggested that I had done something to the knife because it had left her, in perfect condition. But she relented, and she did take the knife back and give me my money back. So all's well that's end well, but. Yeah, first impression that the detent's a little stiff. The Koenig did just in the last couple of days put an FAQ in their Facebook group. And in that FAQ, they do say that they recommend about a 2-week break-in period. So maybe this one will, that detent will lighten up. It's already seeming, with each flip to be better. Oh, that's starting to get really nice. I'm starting to really like that. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Let's see. Falls shut. Oh yeah, really nice fall shut action there. Oh, very nice, very nice. Let's see if it's well centered. Oh, that's perfectly centered blade. Really like that. So first impressions are, this is exactly what I was looking for. So excited. This is quite a grail for me. I've been kind of thinking about a Koenig Arius for most of 2020. The first one I saw, a buddy of mine, Tim. Hey Tim, how's it going, man? I know he'll probably see this video. We met for lunch probably in, gosh, I think in April or May, sometime in the spring. And he brought me his plain Jane Koenig Arius, and I got to at least see it, experience it, flip it a few times, and that got me pretty intrigued. So I've kind of kept my eye out on them, but they are exceedingly difficult to get. And it seems like for every 10 plain Jane Koenig Ariuses, there's only maybe one of these carbon fiber handle scales. They just don't seem to make as many of those as they do in the full titanium. And I do like the full titanium, but I fell in love with this carbon fiber, both the look of it and the weight of it. I think this is going to be such a nice knife to carry because of that lightness, the additional weight savings that the carbon fiber brings. So I am just, wow, over the moon thrilled. Like I said, the only other thing that I had kind of hoped for is some milled texturing on the backside here, which probably would have, made the knife more expensive. This particular version was already hideously expensive at $750. And the only reason two reasons for wanting the texturing. One, it might provide a little bit of extra grip texture, although now that I have it in hand, I don't think that being textured would improve your purchase of the knife. And wow, does that feel good in hand. That really does feel nice. But the other reason is I thought it might protect, the finish. It might make it a little less scratches and snail trails might be a little less readily apparent on the clip side scale here. So that is nice. That is nice. Oh, let me see if I can. I have a hard time not getting on the lock bar, apparently. Let me see if I can get. See, it's much easier for me to left hand open it with the thumb hole with my thumb because it's a lot. It's a lot harder to be on that lock bar. So my initial impressions are, this is an absolute keeper for me. It is, probably 99% of what I had hoped it would be, given that I didn't get a whole lot of details from the dealer that sent this to me. And I'm not going to disclose where I got that from, because they kind of did me a favor by, just calling me and letting me buy this, as opposed to try to race to the website before anybody else did. So out of respect and appreciation for them, I'm not going to disclose who they are who did me the favor. Yeah, look for the full review on this Koenig Arius coming in the next few days after I've had some time to really go over the knife and formulate my opinion. I'll probably disassemble it and clean it, lubricate it. Yeah, my initial first impressions are quite good. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Take care. God bless. We'll see you in the next one. I hope you've enjoyed this production from the Through My Lens YouTube channel. If you did, please click on the like button and do share the video on social media. If you'd like to see more content like it, please do subscribe to the channel, follow me on Instagram and Facebook, and do check out Through My Lens at www.throughmylens.org.